which should be your dose on YouTube for all things light and wonderful and entertaining in these dark times. We are Jaggu and Tarana, and this is a special episode because Jaggu, you are such a sweetie pie. A few episodes ago, all of us sort of asked him politely, Jaggu, would you watch Radhe, Salman Khan's new movie, Radhe, Your Most Wanted Bhai, for us and review it? And Jaggu said, of course, anything for you.
Hey, don't put words in my mouth. Hello. Nobody said anything of the sort. I was conned and enforced into watching this movie. And I remember we asked for opinions. Not one listener, not one viewer said, Jaggu, there's no need for you to watch Radhe. Everybody said, watch it. Give us a review. You're all mean.
We're using you, Jaggu. You're saving mankind. Because if you've seen it and we know your recommendation, then we can choose what to do with, time in our life.
Okay. So let me give you my perspective.
Okay, yes. It's the only perspective. I haven't watched it. So like whatever Jaggu says flies.
And you could have watched it, if quite frankly, but that's a different story.
No, thank you.
I did not love the movie, but I didn't die. Now, this is important because, yes, I know nobody dies during Salman Khan movies. Everybody like, yeah.
No, the thing is, a lot of people want to shoot themselves, but I don't know if actually, factually, somebody's done it or not.
But see, I learned my lesson when I went to watch King. In King, a little part of me died at the end of the movie. Okay? That part is never coming back.
Okay.
Ever since then, I have adopted a philosophy when it comes to Salman Khan movies.
Okay.
There's two ways to do this. You are either going to watch a film starring Salman Khan, or you are going for the Salman experience. Now, once you have resigned yourself to the fact that you're going for the Salman experience and you are not going to watch a film starring Salman Khan, you're good. Because you don't expect a film, you expect an experience.
But isn't it the same thing? A film starring Salman Khan and the Salman Khan experience is the same thing.
No, because you expect acting in a film, you expect certain things that you have gotten used to from childhood when you have been watching films. Salman Khan breaks the mold.
Yeah.
It is a Salman Khan showreel.
Oh, showreel, okay.
It is a Salman Khan. I can
just like, look at my muscles, look at my clothes. Oh, really?
Yeah. And this is my acting. He's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing. He can act better. Come on, yeah, Dabang Shabang and all of that. He's put up good stuff. All his old movies that are cult movies, he's put up good stuff. But now he knows that this is what his audience wants and this is what he gives his audience. He's a smart guy.
I like Khamoshi and I like Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam. That's that.
There you go. Okay. So this is basically a movie for Salman fans.
For Salman fans. By the Salman fans, for the Salman fans of the Salman fans. Excellent.
It is very clearly that. It's not so much that also, because he has come out just a day or two back saying, "Arey yaar, piracy mat kar yaar. It costs 249 rupees. Is cheap." Yeah. So it's not that much of a fandom movie that they're like, "Arey Salman bhai ko paisa dena hi hai."
Okay, so we've been all of us have been seeing the reviews, and so there are the memes, which is like all the people who had expectations from this movie should just remove the R from Radhe and put G over there.
Yeah, but so I'm not in that batch.
So you're not feeling like a gadha for having watched it?
No, because I went in with a frame of mind, and that is the way to do it.
And you're not one of those 25,000 one-star reviews on IMDb that Radhe Most Wanted has got.
No, I've seen worse.
Okay, all right. You have seen worse.
Movies. What is that?
Very good. Okay, come. Okay,
so I'm not worried about.
For people who may not know, this is Salman Khan in Radhe. Is this an actual scene?
It is an actual scene, and it's a very good scene, as a matter of fact.
He's beating up people.
So there is a lot of beating up, and I want to address that a little bit later in the show. But there is a lot of beating up. It's a Salman action film, so you're getting what you expect. There is a lot of action, literally from his entry point, and I have to discuss his entry point. Okay, I'm not going to delve into it too much, but bottom line is,
did he come from helicopter?
No, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't.
No, this is much later.
Oh, okay.
Bottom line is, he crashes through a window to enter a side villain's lair, as it were.
Okay.
But he does it so fast that the guy standing next to the window does not realize that Salman Khan has come through the window and that the window is broken.
Because he's come through faster than a bullet or the speed of light.
Yes.
Okay.
And then immediately Tod-Ford, Mara-Mari happens, Eid Mubarak greeting happens and all of that.
I believe he says Eid Mubarak on to camera and all for everybody.
In that, right after the scene that I'm talking about.
Very good. So his entry is through a window faster than a bullet.
Yes.
Okay.
Nobody can see the window break. Nobody can see Salman coming.
And
And I don't want to
immediately-
delve into the scene because
No.
then that's giving away the story.
We can imagine. Jaggu, what giving away the story? Don't talk rubbish. There is no story. But anywho, so now we have entered and we are beating up baddies.
We're beating up baddies. This is continuing through the movie.
Okay.
There will be 20 baddies and then like baddies will be beaten up and things like that. You know, I have to address this beating up thing. Let me do this right here. I checked. The certification is UA, which I understand means that you have to, a child can watch it, but only under parental
Adult
supervision. Or adult
huh.
supervision.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a hell of a lot of violence. There is blood and gore and knives cutting people and knife sounds and bullets and guns and things like that. I don't think a 12-year-old or someone below that should be watching that kind of blood and gore.
So it's up to the parents. If they take the child, and most children love Salman Khan, so they might demand it.
I get that, but so here's the thing, right? It seems to get the UA certification, 21 scenes were offered to be cut.
Oh.
Which a lot had to do with drug consumption. This
okay.
movie is ostensibly based around the fact that, there is a gang that is selling drugs to children and lives of children are being destroyed by drugs. It's based in Mumbai.
Okay.
Lives of children are being destroyed by drugs. I saw one scene that had some amount of emotion involved with kids consuming drugs.
Okay.
Everything else was let's chase the baddies who are supplying the drug. Everything else is about that. That sentiment of children are being affected by drugs, it should not happen, is there in one scene.
One scene, okay.
Everything else is maramari, tod ford, ye dekho mera bade, nacho, city maro, all that. Hello. So I now realize that not all of this is Salman's fault.
No, because they have, it's
Board
apparently the shortest Salman Khan movie at like 1 hour and 50
hours.
minutes or something. Huh?
Correct. In 2 hours, we were done, including like a 2-minute interval that counts.
Okay. How do you do interval
So
on TV? Like what? Like they said interval and then there were like ads.
Yeah, and they did a 2-minute countdown and then there were like trailer play.
So Jaggu has paid 250 rupees and watched it on the screen. Okay.
On the screen. I have done that.
Wonderful.
It's available all
Now we have some very...
so that's
yeah.
Salman Khan and Salman Khan doing Salman Khan, and there's not that much more in that.
Okay.
If you're a Salman fan, you will enjoy the movie finished.
Okay.
If you're going to watch a cinematic experience, no, it's not going to happen. It's a Salman experience. Okay. Then comes Disha Patani. I am not disappointed at all.
You're not? No, she's very easy on the eye.
She's very easy on the eye, and here's the other thing. She has screen presence.
Okay.
I was not expecting that. This is a girl in a film that has Salman Khan in it. She has screen presence. She's pretty. She has screen presence. She's a wonderful dancer. We know all that. You know what? I made a judgment about her because when you read about her in the papers and the press and things like that, there is a massive publicity machine. Any new exercise she does in the gym is out there.
Yeah.
Any move that she makes is out there, more than others.
No, she's got like fantastic body and she works very hard on her body. Now, I wanted to ask you, Jaggu, Disha Patani, we know she has screen presence, she's very beautiful. Can she act, and could the two of them avoid looking like daddy and child because there is a 27-year age difference?
And so here's the thing, right? When you say there are actors who act with actresses who are half their age, in this case, I mean, sometimes that's just a cliched line. In this case, it's actually true.
Yes.
Salman Khan is 55. She is 28.
Yes.
The halfway point of 55 is 27 and a half. I'm like, whoa, everybody. It is literally half.
Literally half
his
age. Yeah. Yeah.
But Salman does not look 55 in the movie.
So he doesn't look 55, he looks maybe 50.
Okay.
And she still looks 28.
She can carry off a slightly more mature person. Look, you have to design yourself to these things.
If you wear mature clothing, you can look. Okay, anyway, so you're saying you didn't cringe at the thought of like these two together.
I preferred not to think about it.
Oh, you preferred not to think about it.
Yeah,
all right.
Because she's easy on the eye, that was easy to do.
I see. Okay.
Then we come to yes. Jackie Shroff is in a dress.
So Jackie Shroff is Disha Patani's brother and also Salman Khan's boss, we know.
Correct.
I'm not quite sure why he's in a dress.
Let me explain this to you in one line. Disha Patani was wearing that dress.
Oh.
And Jackie Shroff, being the elder brother, was making eyes. And so in Salman's head, suddenly in the imagination, Jackie Shroff appeared in Disha Patani's dress. So
he imagined it. It wasn't actually happening.
But Jackie Shroff. So Jackie Shroff's character is very caricature-ish. Let's be blunt about it. But it's Jackie Shroff, man.
Okay.
Jackie Shroff in that skirt. I mean, which senior actor has the guts to do that?
That is true. That is true. But
Jackie
also,
Shroff, 10
he's
on
in
10.
good shape. He's got like, we can see muscles and all in the arms
He's
and the
in
legs.
fantastic shape. Fantastic shape.
Okay.
Okay. Then there is Rana, aka Randeep Hooda.
Do we have Randeep Hooda? Ah, there he is. Yes, okay.
Okay. Now, I saw one song that had 4 clothes costume changes between Disha and Salman.
Okay.
The whole budget went in that because Randeep Hooda, this is what he's wearing through the movie.
Just the black leather jacket, and throughout the movie, that's one look.
He is in Mumbai.
Okay. He's wearing a
Nobody
leather jacket
wears
in
leather
Mumbai.
jackets in Mumbai. Now, whether it is leather or kapda or whatever it is, the point is that it's a jacket, like sort of knee length type kind of thing.
Huh.
Sunglasses, there are 3-4 layers that he's wearing. I was feeling hot.
Okay.
And now his character is, look, he's carrying off everything that he does because Randeep Hooda is a great actor.
Okay.
He's a fantastic actor, but he has to work with what he's given. And he's given one monochrome, one monofaceted character, and he just has to run with it.
Maybe that's why he stuck to exactly the same outfit in all the scenes, because he's like, my character is only like, well, not multifaceted, and I might as well represent it visually.
But when do you wash your clothes here?
You have 10 of the same things. You remember, Mark Zuckerberg wears the same t-shirt every day.
Correct. So he's playing Mark Zuckerberg. Let's just run with that.
Yeah.
Let's put him up there because Randeep is a great actor and he could have done more. He should have been given more. But I mean, look, I'm not saying he wasn't there in a lot of scenes. He was there in wherever he needed to be. Thoda aur karwate yaar.
Okay.
But
and every sequence between Salman Khan and Randeep Hooda, does Salman win?
Interestingly, not necessarily.
But at the end, obviously, he wins.
Sometimes it's a draw. Of course, in the end, he wins.
Yeah. Okay.
Salman experience.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a draw, which is impressive. There's one scene where I can't understand. He lets him get away. Then I realize, acha, ab tak interval bhi nahi aaya na.
Acha, that's why.
Correct. So let him get away.
But how can you catch the villain before the first half?
Correct.
The movie will get over.
Through all of this, we're talking about the fight scenes and all, blood, gore, knife, guns, ye, woo, and you've taken out the drug parts. Now I realize that the certification board has a say in this, and not the directors and producers themselves. But it just seems odd that you've taken out all the drug scenes or the drug consumption.
And the movie is about
drug selling scenes.
Children consuming
about
drugs.
That, or supposed to be about that. But all the violence is all there. I don't know how many violence scenes got cut. I frankly don't know. Okay. So all of that is happening. So anyway, one more point. Everybody's wearing too much makeup.
Too much makeup. Okay.
Not the side actors. Not Randeep, not Salman, not Disha. I mean, Disha has to be made up. But the side actors are like heavily made up. You can see it.
Okay.
It's a little random. But here's my takeaway, Tarana. The jackets. The jackets are just fabulous. I would watch that movie again just to see the jackets. Randeep Hooda, chalo, he's walking around in one jacket.
Yeah, that's the leather jacket.
Look at him carry it off, man.
Jaggu, please.
Look at him carry it off. No, I think he's doing a great job. Salman Khan he's doing the shirts and the t-shirts and all of that.
And he's wearing a pinstripe jacket, yeah.
Yes, so the pinstripe jacket is him in a song.
Yeah.
I have pulled this off a social media discussion about how it's the same jacket that he wore in Dabang.
Okay, so Dabang jacket is being recycled and being used in Radhe Most Wanted.
Which is why I'm saying at some point they ran out of clothing budget. One person is recycling, other one is not changing his jacket only. Something happened there.
Okay. And what is this fancy jacket? For a song, I'm guessing.
This is for a song. I mean, I think it's like the jacket collection is just fabulous. Randeep Hooda is carrying off his jacket very well. This is the one clear jacket picture that we got, which was fine. But there was a red jacket that was so dinchak that only Salman could carry it off. I would want to be able to carry it off. I know I can't.
But we don't have that image. We do have
suave and sexy. Full marks to Jackie Shroff.
He is looking suave and sexy. Yes.
This is, it seems, the first look that they had taken out, still
revealed
from Radhe. Yeah. So there's a Jackie Shroff, but everything else. I mean, he's playing a senior police officer and all of that. But what jackets that man wears.
Okay, so honestly,
He's
would
just
you recommend the movie to anybody? Should we watch it?
If you're a Salman fan, you watch it. Finished.
If you're a
Otherwise, you're
Salman
not missing
fan.
much.
Okay.
If you're a Salman fan, you watch it. You're getting everything that you expect if you are a Salman fan.
He's singing,
Everything.
he's dancing, he's taken his shirt
Singing,
off,
dancing,
he's showing
his shirt
us
has
his
come off.
abs.
If that is actually his body at 55,
No, apparently the chest looks little bit like photoshopped, but I don't know.
there was one scene where, well, it's just a fabulous body. And
Okay.
then, you know, all the standard dialogues are there. Ek baar maine commitment kar di. All of that. Full recycle. Sab kuch.
Very good. So these are 2 hours of your life that you're okay to not ever get back.
Yes. But different people, Tarana, have different takeaways from what they take away from the movie. Now, we've seen, at last count, it was approaching 80,000 one-star reviews for Radhe on IMDb. So
Oh, it's
his
reached
lowest
80,000.
rated movie.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
approaching 80,000.
Huh.
So a lot of people clearly don't like it. I have what you just heard me say.
Yeah. So you
I'm
have
thinking
you have
watching
not
this-
minded it because you basically
Mental
went
preparation.
you went in
Mental
with preparation. Got it.
Be
Okay.
Yoda. Be Yoda. But my sister-in-law. Okay?
Your
And
sister-in-law,
here's what
okay.
I mean. I'm watching it with family, right? Why
Yeah.
should I watch it alone? I made everybody watch it.
Hmm.
Okay. Full vasuli of 250 rupees.
Correct.
So there's a scene there. I don't want to discuss the scene too much, but at some point, Randeep Hooda is in front of a lighthouse. And that
Okay.
helicopter photo that you saw over there, that's where the helicopter lands. There are 2-3 points where, you know,
Okay.
there is a lighthouse and there is like a random landing pad.
Lighthouses are usually in like very remote places, so of course you need a helicopter to go there.
My sister-in-law's take is, how can the villain have a lighthouse? All lighthouses are government owned. I'm like,
Valid
2
point.
hours. 2 hours of Radhe. And that is your takeaway. But I have to apply my mind to it a little bit. I see where she's coming from. So your own experiences sort of morph into the experience that you take away from Radhe. My sister-in-law is a sailor. You know,
So she's got
runs
like
ships, own boats, and all
nautical.
of that.
This is my fire alarm going. There is no fire in my house. It just keeps going every
It's just
few
done.
minutes. Yeah. And it's gone. That's it.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Yeah.
Well. So her experience is that she took offense to a lighthouse being almost privately owned. I don't know if it was privately owned. It was just randomly there in the background. But
Maybe it hadpowed it.
Might have been. Maybe he hadpowed it. But her
Yeah.
point was, governments own all lighthouses.
Very
How can
good.
he have his own lighthouse?
So you
So
watched
it's a
it.
takeaway. She comes
You
from a
watched it
sailing
with
background.
3 other people. What did they think of the movie?
So my wife watched a grand total of 15 minutes because she would do the, I'm just coming back. And then like for 30 minutes, she's gone.
Ah,
Then she comes back and then she doesn't say, so what happened? She
Ah.
just continues watching.
okay.
My nephew was holding his head in his hands for most of the movie. And at some point, he said, I don't know what he was referring to and whether it was a scene or whether just he was like thinking about his life. At some point, he had his head in his hands and he was going, no. I don't know what that was about because I was focused on the movie, man. No. All of that was happening. So
Okay.
yeah, it's an experience. Watch this movie with people because not only are you seeing the movie, you're also seeing different experiences and expressions, and it's mind.
So that's the takeaway. If you do indeed want to watch this movie, A, you must really be a massive fan of Salman Khan, and B, you must have enough people around you to be able to see other things also.
Yeah, and Jackie Shroff is the man.
Jackie Shroff is the man. On a scale of 1 to
I
5,
want to
Jaggu, what do you give Radhe, the most wanted bhai?
2.5.
Really?
Yeah.
2.5?
Salman experience.
2.5?
Yeah,
You're very generous.
because I also have to give marks for the fact he said, "Hum nahi postpone karenge, hum karenge." Full marks for that.
There, you heard it. Jaggu has seen Radhe. That's what he had to say. If you've seen it and have a contrary opinion, please let us know in the comments. Or if you agree with Jaggu, let us know in the comments. Whatever said and done, remember to like this video, add your comments, and talk to us about Salman Khan and whether or not he should continue to make these kind of movies. We'll be back soon. Thank you, Jaggu, for watching this movie.
My pleasure.
You have saved the rest of us. Good deed for the year done.
Thank you very much. Eid Mubarak.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye butterfly.